This is Klayton from Celldweller, and you're watching Hollywood Music.
Hey, this is Groovey from Hollywood Music. I'm here with Klayton from Celldweller here at the Breckenridge Brewery in Denver, Colorado. How's it going, man?
It's going. It smells like beer in here for some reason.
There's a little bit of beer in here.
It smells that way.
Cheers.
I kind of feel like I'm on the set of either Strange Brew or Laverne and Shirley, which is awesome.
I'm hoping it's Strange Brew. That was one of my favorites of all time.
I love that movie. A classic that I watched only like 2 months ago.
Really?
Recently as 2 months ago. Netflix has it. How could you not watch it?
Got me beat.
Yeah.
All right, man. So what's going on with this tour you're on right now? You're playing Beta night, and that place is insane.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited actually to be playing with Beta. I'm playing with Bear. He remixed a track of mine, and I'm actually really excited to share the stage with him. And I've never played Beta. Heard a lot of good things from other artists that I know that said it's a great venue. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, that place goes off like none other, and that's not BS. For real. All right, what's your next gig after this one?
Next gig is not until October. I'm more doing producing right now than actually playing out. So if the gigs come in, I'm taking them. But other than that, I'm in the studio. So I think I'm actually coming back here in October. And I'm back in Denver in October. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona in October. My tour manager Ryan could probably tell you more dates. I don't pay attention until it's time to play. So
they just go here.
I know Russia, Latvia, Estonia, which we can't really actually announce yet, but I just said them anyway. And there's more that are in the works, but until they're confirmed and we know for sure, we can't really say anything publicly. So
right,
that'll be cool. That's lining up for later this year.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Now, like you are truly the busiest man in the world. I look at your website, I can't even keep up. Now, what are y'all working on?
Well, I guess we should start with what I just finished. I just finished an album that I had been working on for 7 years called Wish Upon a Black Star, which I've been releasing little bits at a time, and now I finally just kind of stopped releasing, finished a whole bunch of tracks, and then put them all out on this physical CD, whole new lines of merch and everything else with it. And then only 2 months later, finished my next series in my soundtrack, which is called Soundtrack for the Voices in My Head. It's meant for film, television, video games. It's music that you hear a lot of my music in those settings, and this music is really catered to that. It's instrumental. So I finished that, and that just released, I think, last Tuesday. So I've got 2 full-length albums released within 2 months of each other. And I've already released a new single called Tough Guy that's already come out. I just finished what I'm calling a clash up, which is where I take a couple of different artists. Like I have done one with Metallica, Black Sabbath. Nice. Mash them up. It's free download on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Celldweller. It's called Disposable War Pigs. This one that I just finished is called Miss Murder's Personal Jesus, and I won't tell you what songs are mashed up, but if you can't figure it out with that title, then you're probably not going to like the song. So
yeah, it's not a tough one. I'm stoked to hear that one. I mean,
we're going to release that in a few weeks. That'll be out in a few weeks. Free
crazy. And I saw on there like you're having a contest for first-person shooters or something?
First-person shooter is the first track on my Soundtrack for the Voices in My Head Volume 2 disc that just released. And it's really working well in the video game world. The gamers are really digging it. And so we decided to do a contest, letting them use the track and editing their own gameplay footage to it and basically competing for prizes and a shot to be on the Celldweller YouTube page. Like the winning video will get to be on the Celldweller YouTube page, and there's tons of prizes from a lot of really great companies as well. So we'll see how it goes. We just started. I think we're a week in, and we've got, I don't know how many, dozens and dozens and dozens of submissions already. And I think the contest still goes for another 3 weeks. So yeah.
The funny thing is you're too damn busy to even play video games.
That is so true. In fact, I'm scoring a video game that I can't actually announce again. And I just actually asked them if they could send me some of their other games. I said, I don't game because if I do, it's going to be like crack and I won't be able to stop just, playing games. It's like it's going to become game crack. So I actually stay away from it on purpose because in fear that I'm going to actually end up falling in love with it and not be able to get anything else done. And I actually just asked them if they could send me a few games because the graphics on the game that I'm working on are so cool. I'm like, I want to check out more stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I'll fit a game in every once in a while, but I probably need lessons. I probably need, preferably like a hot girl or something to kind of give me some lessons or something.
Well, if there's anyone out there who would like to give Klayton video game lessons, just hit him up. Comment on this video too. That's gonna be worth at least 100 comments right there.
Great, we'll take them.
Now, with the label, I saw you put out a book too, didn't you?
A book.
Yeah. I swear I saw something on the...
Yeah, Fixed is publishing the Bane of Yoda. I thought you meant like a Celldweller book. I'm like, we talked about one, but I didn't know that was actually announced. Yeah, the Bane of Yoda, actually the author, Josh Viola, is right here in town. He's native of Denver. And he actually approached us because he had tried to get the book published with a couple of other companies. And essentially, the publishing industry is very similar to the record industry. It's filled with crooks and liars. And part of what I take pride in with Fixed, which is my company, is being honest and being true to our word. We'll never tell you that we're going to be able to do something if we can't. And so we basically said, look, we're not publishers. We don't know if we're really suited for this job. And he said, no, we really think you are suited for this job. Just start marketing to your crowd. They're gonna get this book. It's a science fiction novel. The Bane of Yoda is an app, iOS and Android, I believe. That's a free download. You can download it now. They're working on episode 2 right now, but episode 1 is available right now. And the book and shirts and statues and everything else are available from fixtstore.com, fixtstore.com. I came out here actually a few months ago actually now, for the Denver Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah.
The first ever Denver Comic-Con, which what I understand was wildly successful. I could only be here one night because I had a gig the next few nights, so I flew from here to Texas or wherever I was playing. Okay. And it went really well, and we're excited about actually expanding into that world a little bit more. Just publishing, and it's like there's the entertainment industry and the distribution methods for not just music, but video, content, books, everything else. We're in the digital age, and there's really no rules. Right. You kind of can make your own rules, and that's part of what Fixed is founded on. We made our own rules based on supporting me as an artist. I needed a support system for my merch, so what we did is we created a store. We've had for a long time. And I needed a record label, so I created a record label. This is all built for me. Right. And now that has expanded to many other artists. The Fixed store right now, we have the biggest EDM merch store in the world, which is electronic dance music. We have the biggest selection of shirts and other kinds of swag from electronic artists, as well as music. We're not claiming to be the biggest music store in the world, but there's enough of those anyway, so we're not really worried about that. But it's a really easy experience. I always I want people to come to our store, and I want to liken it to places like Amazon. I only shop at Amazon because I go there and I never have a hassle. And if I have a problem, it's rectified pretty quickly. I've shopped at enough sites that have given me such a headache. I'm like, I'll never shop here again. So the experience for the stores is top level. It's the same across the mold for me. Any business model that I'm creating personally, I want integrity, honesty. My employees are only the coolest employees, and I don't mean cool because they've got shaved heads or whatever it is, or like even red mohawks. We just have it's like a cool environment to work, and the people here are into what we're doing and they believe in it. We don't have any clock punchers where we've got people here just like punching in a clock and out of a clock. It's a really cool situation. So we did recently get into publishing. A record label. We have a full publicity department, so we're doing publicity. We just wrapped up the Static X tour. We're doing publicity for Davey Suicide as well, and some other artists. So we're busy as a company. I mean, I'm busy, but that really extends out to my entire company, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, I mean, because I see the publicity stuff all the time, obviously, and
That's how you're getting your news. That's how you know what's going on.
You get it from Tom.
Right, you get it from Tom. There you go.
Tom's badass.
Tom's badass. There you go.
All right, man. So, is there anything else coming up that's not top secret we can talk about?
Something that's not top secret. I am about to. I guess I can announce this. I think I can announce this. I did remixes for Asking Alexandria, Motionless in White, acts like that, and it's like that scene fortunately understands what I do, and they like what I do. So I just approached again to do an Icy Stars remix and another Asking Alexandria remix. So I just started working on a remix for Icy Stars, and I am also writing a theme for a brand new MMA fighting league. It's not really a brand new league. It's a league that is brand new to a bigger network that kicks off in January. I don't know if I can actually say the name, so I won't get myself in trouble. Sure. But I'm writing the theme, and they'll be using a bunch of my music throughout the fights. It's a weekly fight. It's a tournament-based thing, so this isn't set up like some of the other MMA fights. Pitted this guy against that guy. It's like if you win this week, you go to next week. So it's totally tournament-based, which is pretty cool. And they went through a lot of music, and they were pitched a lot of stuff. And a friend of mine, who's been a childhood friend of mine, one of my closest friends in the world, actually just passed some of my music along to them, and they were like, this is the sound. This is the sound of our league. So I was actually pretty excited about that, had a conversation with them. So I'm about to kick into that, I think, next week as well. So I have a lot of music on my plate, not to mention a few collabs with other artists that I have pending.
Sure, there's some movie stuff.
I feel there's always movie stuff, yeah, which is, I'm trying to think of what the most recent is. You know, that's the worst part about it, is I land this stuff and I go, cool, I can pay my mortgage, and then I get on to the next thing. So I don't actually spend a lot of time focusing on what I've done. I know John Carter was recent, Ghost Rider 2, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I know I had music in those. I know there was more recent, Battleship. I just landed something in Battleship for the, they're releasing it on DVD, so they're using some of my tracks. It's cool, I like that movie, I'm a big sci-fi guy. So, there is never an end of things that keep me busy. I feel like I've spent so much time, though, over the years talking about all the things I wanted to do and was working on. And because I make music so slowly, or have, because I'm too much of a perfectionist, I think, I'm trying to simplify and see if that works for me. But I'd rather just put stuff out and go, hey, look what I did. Hey, look what I did. And then people are like, holy shit. You know, can I say that?
Oh, yeah, you can swear all you want.
Oh, okay. I don't swear too much. Oh, that's not true. But I try not to. But, you know, I feel like I do, I have the best intentions because all I want to do is make music, but I'm also full-time or weekly full-time involved in every decision that's being made for Fixed, as well as I have 2 artists in my studio. I have a multi-room studio, so I have other artists like Blue Stolly. Josh Money is another artist that we just signed to Fixed. So I'm in there producing, kind of making notes and getting discs wrapped up for them, sometimes mixing, that kind of stuff. So there's just like never an end of things. And then there's something I've heard rumored, I don't know what it is. It's called a personal life. I've heard people refer to it, but I don't know what it is, but I've heard about it and I want to try it one day, but right now there's so much going on with work and business.
How do you even spell that?
I don't actually know. I think it's a totally different language. I'm not, Swahili, I think. I'm not sure.
All right, man. Well, we've got some survey questions we ask everyone coming through town.
Survey questions? Okay,
yeah,
so
and they're brutal and horrible. You actually survived one of these already.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Maybe. I'm not sure if we were doing this back then.
Okay.
Okay. In your entire music career, touring history, all over the world, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten?
Worst thing I've ever eaten? Man, that is a good question.
I'm sure there's one of them out there that's
Horrible. They're probably, I'm trying to think about like when I vomited or something, but
Any hospital stays? Or?
no, thankfully no hospital stays. I get stumped at questions like this. When people drop something in my lap, I'm like, blank. I know that I was most fearful of going to Russia because I had friends that had gone there and said, don't drink the water, don't eat the food if it was washed in the water. And then the Russians laugh at us, you know, basically call us American pansies, you know. And but they mean it in a nice way. And we actually survived the Russia trip, but I actually was in Cabo before that. But that wasn't on tour, but I ended up getting a bug in Cabo that I took through Russia, which made all of my Russian dates really interesting because most of the time I was strapped to a bowl right before the show, and I'd run up to play, and then I would run off stage and get strapped to the bowl again. I'm just really glad that I didn't shit my pants on stage. So the combination of Cabo and Russia was not a good one. But that didn't really answer your question.
It was very, very good, though.
Okay, good. Can we accept that as an answer?
Judges? Yes, we can't accept it. Would you like another survey or?
Go for it. If I get stumped again, I'll make something else. I don't know.
Well, you're getting the math question then. Okay.
12 inches? I don't know.
12 inches. Oh, okay. Between 1 and 100, how many times does the number 9 occur?
In daily life with me, you mean? Or
No, between 1 and 100.
oh, I see. Oh, this is actually math.
Yeah, between 1 and 100.
I'm going to go with 9 times. I didn't do the math really in my head.
It's 20.
Oh, you're adding stuff too?
Oh, no, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94.
Yeah.
I got it wrong the first time, too.
Well, you know what? To my credit, I hate math, and I bombed it in school. And ironically, I make music that is so mathematically driven. It's like, God's like, yeah, I know you hate math, so we're going to make you do something mathematical. I blew it. Sorry.
It's all good, man. Like I said, I blew it the first time too.
I hang my head in shame. 20 times.
All right, man. Thank you very much for your time. Oh, it works all the time. It's great. Thanks, man. Cheers.